What's going on, Dozer? What is it? See, Dozer's been running around for the last few minutes, and he's just getting all excited because Dozer sees something. I don't know what he's seeing. I'm looking up there. There's nothing, but Dozer thinks there's something. And because Dozer thinks there's a problem, Dozer begins to react, and Dozer is acting the same way he would act if there was actually something going on. Because he's an animal. He just reacts. He looks at a situation one way. And doesn't always mean he's looking at it the right way. It doesn't always mean he's looking at seeing what he thinks he's seeing, but he definitely sees it. And then he reacts and he makes some noise and he gets all worried and he gets all uptight. And then I have to calm him down and say, "It's okay, boy. It's okay. It's all good." And he wags his tail and he's happy. See, that's the way dogs act. And dogs act the way they act because they actually believe that they're seeing a problem. How many times in our lives we act as if we're seeing a problem and there's nothing actually there? Sometimes it really looks bad. Sometimes it looks like this is something I have to deal with. This is something that I have to address. This is something that I have to get all uptight about. This is something that's going to make me anxious. And God's saying, you know what? This ain't your problem. There's nothing there. It's like, well, God, I see this or I think that. And God's saying, you know what? Don't worry. I got this. See, those are still looking. He's still wondering where things are at, because he can't get it out of his head. And a lot of times we're the same way. We just can't get something out of our head. And we think we need to bark, and we think we need to get aggressive, and we think, and at the end of the day, it's not a problem. It's not a big deal. I mean, people get in your face, and it's like, that's your problem. People lie about you, and that's their problem. People get upset with you, and it's like, that's their problem. If you can stand before God and say, God, I know before you, I'm trying my best to live in a way that honors you and respects you, live in a way that's in obedience to you, then we can stand with confidence. And when people say things and when people chirp, you know, if it's true, then deal with it. If it's not true, don't let it bother you. I had someone saying some things about me yesterday, and I found them saying a lot of things about me. And you know what? It's not my problem. You know, the more people talk about me, and the more people get to know me, and they know that those things aren't true, it doesn't look bad on me. It looks bad on the other person. And so my prayer is that that person comes into a right relationship with God, and they can change their behavior so that they can appropriate the things that God has for them. But I'm not going to start barking. Almost did. But I'm not going to. Because I'm going to let this go. I'm going to say, you know what? It's not a noise that I need to deal with. It's not a problem that I need to address. I can let God do it. And you know what? God's always better at it than I am anyway. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. Sometimes we just don't need to be like Dozer. We don't need to be reacting to everything. We just need to be allowing things to happen that are out of our control. Let them be out of our control and let God deal with it. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. God bless you.